Afternoon guys, Tuesday afternoon, heading up down the allotment just to really bring some compost, well not compost, it's still rotting away from the house to the allotment. Let me spin around, let's see what we're doing. First of all, letting the zoom view out. What I've actually done is I've actually put it on there, and this compost here is out the potato buckets. We had some left in the greenhouse. All in there that he was picking up are all rotten. Now I have got a few in that bag there, that's still okay. But to be honest, probably keep them as seed potatoes, a lot of them. So this bed is now filling up. So let's give you a little bit of a very quick tour. We've still got the bags covered in that one. Looks like the harsh weather we had killed off some of the stuff in here. We basically got perennial weeds. These have been underwater, ice, cold, snow, you name it, and they're still there. Tough as boots. But this is the other beds. This one here, let's give it a quick rake over. It's not too bad at the moment. Get some more compost on there, get some manure on there. The purple sprouting broccoli, it went over. As you've seen in one of the previous videos, there's just too much water, the ground come too sodden, the roots couldn't stay as they were, so they all went over. Unfortunately with the wind as well, the nets went off, and well, enough said, this a little bit dying. But I have noticed that we are starting to get, maybe not that one because we're eating too much. If we go around here, step on here carefully, you can see the florets are starting to come back very slowly. So yes, the pigeons did eat a lot of this, but it looks like some of them may have survived. This one really hasn't, but I'm quite surprised that they've actually, any of them have survived. So like I say, we put the actual buckets back in there that had the King Edwards in them, and we're keeping the compost bags because we're going to try and get hold of some manure, and we've still got the wood shavings to go on the beds as well, and on top of these when we replant them all. This bed here, whatever was planted in there, I remember cabbages, I think. The nets are blew off. I think it's time to pull it all out, start again. Curly kale, that can come out, that can all get chopped up, but that's for another day. Let's say the curly kale, believe it or not, is still not too bad. And that's a bucket full of rotten potatoes. The sprouts. Now this is very odd. That one there has been stripped bare, but yet we haven't been here. Them there are okay, but these are blown, and I think the pigeons may have been at those. There's a couple on here that haven't blown, and as you can see, the pigeons are well to have been these. So I think truthfully all them are right off. Folks, I lied, there might be a couple up there that we might be able to keep, but with all the flooding that we've had this year, I've never seen it that bad, to be honest with you. I'm just hoping it isn't like this every single year, because if it is, might just get to give up the plot, because we can't keep on struggling to try and catch up every single year. All this lot here, I keep on saying it, it's now getting to dangerous stoke, but the guy who actually has the allotment, I'm just a working partner, he's still not coming down to sort it all out. And that lot, I think we're going to need one of those 40 yard skips to get rid of it all. So plenty of work still to be done. These plum trees, when I've been looking at the thickness of these branches now, they're rather thick, so I might have to cut it off to about there. Well, I might have to go a bit higher actually, because they're rather thick. They were about 5 inches thick, some of them. And we've got all sorts of trees just merged and mangled together there. So I need to have a look at what they are and get them actually thinned out. This one here, I don't know what that one is. Really don't. I've asked him and he can't remember. I think basically over the years, apparently these trees have been here now for 40 years, apparently 35, 40 years. So I actually think they've actually grown on their own. Because he did say he never planted these together. That look now, it's perfectly dry now, but that can get burnt. This bed did have my rhubarb in it. I don't think it's going to go back because I caught it with something. Oh, it's a lie. It's there. It's sprouting. This one. No, that's nothing. This one here. Let's see what's in here. We've got the old weed. They love coming back, these things. But there's the rhubarb. But this bed's coming out anyway. It's all rotten, as you can probably see. And we'll probably build a new one here. Now, I'm thinking about spinning these beds around. I'm thinking about doing them that way. Just literally spin them, and then I can actually get an extra bed in the middle here, like those, like 1, 2. Obviously, can't put a third one there because of the greenhouse. But if we actually go 1, 2, those 2 will have to stay where they are because there's tree stumps underneath them. But these here can get spun that way. 1 here, and then 1 there, and then eventually, when this lot does come down, we'll have even more room. Mr. Robin's come back. Let's see if we can catch him there. Where's he gone? He's over where we've been adding all the compost. You can have a nosy in there, see if you can get any worms. But like I say, that's nearly full bed now. So the bed's truthfully not looking that bad. I'll just take a walk down here cautiously. And cautious as well, because the battery's going a bit flat on my phone, so I didn't really anticipate filming, to be honest. The greenhouse at home that I took down, I might have some glass for this, but I need to prune this tree right back. I need to take those flags out, take that plastic out, give it all good clean. I'm going to put proper membrane down, and then we're going to put the flags back in, clean that area up, get rid of all this faded stuff, because I was going to take this greenhouse down. This right here, I've decided I'm going to make this into maybe a fruit cage area, and all my potatoes in the pots can all go here. That way then they're not in between all the paths, if that makes sense. Still going to sort out in there, they're just pots that have rotted away. We've got stuff in here that's possibly comfrey mix or some sort of mix. Unfortunately, he can't remember what it is either. That door is really, it's rotting away. It was only like you given to me, it was rotten. I might just try and chop the bottom off it the best we can and try and replace that door. Get that lot cleared out, get it cleaned out, get it painted, and maybe make that into our like little coffee area. You can see how much rain we've had. That bloody bucket was not full, and this one went over some stage, and this is full. As you can see, I've got a sneak feeling that might go over again. Looking at how that is went over. My wife's trying to clear up all that wood. We think to ourselves, has somebody tried to steal any? But I actually think it's all fell over with the wind, the rain, and try and make yourself look like Noah's Ark with all the water we had. To be honest, considering I've been down here, it's not as bad as I thought it would be, to be honest. This lot I'm stepping over, it's just a case of pull it all up. If you want to keep on watching me, those pallets, again, those pallets there, they're like compost bays. I might just take them down and rebuild them and try and get them covered in plastic, because I didn't really treat them. I've got a lot of pallets there. I might just use those, build like a square, shift all this here, peel all this back, and just get like a bit of a bonfire. But obviously trim it all back first, because I don't want a bonfire either here or over there. But it's too close to the beds over there. I've got to be careful to stand over there because it's like a minefield. So I was going to build a fire there, but as you can probably see, I think that'll be a bit too close to these beds. Right, just a quick update really on the allotment. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. All that's the algorithm. And I'll see you all again. Bye bye.